This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, let's start. So in the last class, I believe we have run multiple CLI commands within your command prompt to make sure like everything is being created with respect to your command lines within your Azure level, right? So now what we do I would like to have multiple commands within the same uh, till now what we have done, like you ran your commands, but the problem is like here is you're trying to run one command at a time, so you cannot run multiple commands in here. Suppose here, as I told you earlier, when I want to create my list, I want to see my list of my resource group what I have in my in my subscription. So later on, I want to create a new resource group, and again I want to list out my resource group with my new resource group what I have created. So to have this particular part done, what do I need to do? In generally, I have to run this command, see the output, run this second command to create a new resource group, see the output, and again finally run my third command to see the list of my new resource group along with my new resource group which I created. So totally 3 times I have to go ahead and I have to do the things so that I can have my total requirement completed. So, but now what I want to like, do we have any scenario where I can go ahead and I can have all my commands in a notepad and execute that particular notepad so that I can no, by a single shot I can execute all the commands one after one automatically. So only once you have to run the command, or only once you have to run the notepad or the script, and based upon that you need to, or you should be able to run all the commands what we have in the particular script level in here. So how can you do that? So see, we already have a lot many commands we already done in here. Okay, so let me try to go and let me try to copy all these things what we have, and let us try to put in a notepad. So copy, and see, I already have some kind of PowerShell scripts with me. Go to my trainings. I have PowerShell. So here I already have those. So I'm trying to create a new things, new text file. So I'm trying to create a text file in here. I'm trying to create a text file in here, and I'm trying to rename this text file as a sample PowerShell script. Okay, double click on your text file and just paste what you have in here. So the very first one, how can we list the resource group? So I'm trying to remove this one, because so that I can have only my commands in here. So first command, second command to create a new resource group, and a third command to delete it. So currently I'm trying to remove the total one. I don't want to delete any resource group as of now. And for now, let me try to remove all those things. Rest of the things what you have in here. Let me go with very simple 3 things. The thing is what? I want to list out my resource group what I have in here. I would like to create a new resource group, and again I want to list out my new resource group. I want to list out my resource groups along with my new resource group what I have in here. So this is 3 commands what I have in here. So what I'll do, I'm putting all the commands together here, and I'm trying to save it. But to save it, before saving it, so here like you have to run this particular script in your PowerShell. Okay, for that reason being, you have to save in a PowerShell format. If you see here, I can see all of Windows PowerShell script. Okay, to how can you save that? So just create a normal text file now. After writing all the things in here, now I'm trying to save it. So say save as, and you can write something extension like .ps1. Okay, .ps1 is the extension for your PowerShell scripting in here, and just say save. So once you say save, now I can see 2 things with the same name. See, one is my PowerShell script, another one is my normal text file in here. So this is not more required. Delete. So I have my sample PowerShell scripting in here. double click on it, and I can see my same old things what I have in here. So now my script is ready. So how can I run and where I can run all those things in here? So to run it, what you do, as I told you, you cannot use command prompt because command prompt can execute only one command directly. It cannot run any scripts over there. Anyway, this is a PowerShell script anymore again. So to run a PowerShell script, you have to open your PowerShell application, which is available within your systems in here. Click on open. So this is your PowerShell which has been pointed to C drive in here. So currently, where is the script is available? My script is available in my D drive, your DevOps training, and your PowerShell. This is a folder where all my scripts are available. So to run a particular script, you have to navigate to the particular path where your scripts are available, and then we can go ahead and we can execute the things in here. So trying to copy the path. So navigate to my D drive. Now, if I say directory, I should see all my things coming up in here. See, I can see my basic, where is that, sample pscript.ps. So which is got created on February 22nd today. Okay. So now how can I run this one? So what syntax do we have to follow to have my PowerShell script to run in here? So what you do, just copy your script name, just copy, right click script name and hit on tab button. See, automatically it makes you the things you can, it's trying to add something like dot and backward slash so that this is the executable mode in here. So what I have done, and dot .ps also has been added. So trying to remove it again. Okay, I'm trying to remove this one. Just paste your script name and hit on tab button. That's it. Automatically it makes you the things coming up in your executable mode. Or if you want to go ahead, you can also write down the same thing manually. But this is a shortcut, like simply writing only the script name without extension and hitting a tab button. Makes your script executable mode. Hit on enter. Now let's see what will happen. So now I have entered, click on enter in here. Now it's trying to pull the information from my subscription. But let's see whether it's trying to say we have to log in, or if it's already logged in as per based upon my last time login. If it's already there, I have to pull my report out. Yeah, see, I don't see anything in here. My pointer is, see, I can see blank. So, and it's now I can see my VRAD-RG has been created successfully in here. Now, third command is beginning executed. So that should provide you the tabular format of list of your resource group what you have in here. See, I can see my name, location, all those things, and been succeeded in successfully. So if you see now, earlier it was nothing. I don't have any resources within my subscription. Later on, I create a new resource group, and later on I can see my new resource group within the listing. So now, so this is how the things can be executed. Whatever you want to add, you can create your virtual machine, you can create your storage account, delete anything. Whatever you want to add, you can add hundreds of the syntaxes or the command lines with the same script, and you can execute that particular script. So it will try to implement each and every part one after one automatically, and based upon the command lines what you mentioned over there. So here a very small thing is like, earlier you can see this is something like blank. So what is this happening? Why it's be getting blank in here? For what command? What the command you mentioned based upon what what is actually why you're getting blank in here? So is it like you're trying to get the list of resource groups, or is it like you're trying to get the list of virtual machines, or you're trying to delete something? What you're trying to do in here? I'm not able to read the things. So what is this one? Of course, by saying this is by showing you resource group, but people who may not know the basic at least, so they may be wondering what is this for. So what has been created in here? And similarly, what is this name? So what is this one? Is this a resource group or is it a virtual machine name? I don't understand. So to make it more readable, to make it more friendly, instead of having all those things like this, to make it more friendly, I would like to add very few things, extra parts, so that it can provide you the the information of the command what it's going to implement. So for that reason being, so here I'm adding my echo command. Echo, what do you want echo? I want echo something, like saying that listing of resource groups, something else. So what I'm trying to do here? Here I'm trying to do echo. Echo means what? You're trying to print whatever you say within your double quotes in here. Okay, so within my double quotes, what I have, this is what I have in here. The exact thing will be displayed. It just a echo command. Echo means just print what I say. Just print what I say. What I to say? Some hash, just for decoration purpose, listing of resource group, and the same thing again. The similar kind of stuff I would like to also have for my next level in here as well. Okay, so similarly, this one I would like to say creating of resource groups. So this is like just a printing statement. Print statement before execute the main statement, just print this so that people can understand what's going on in here. Okay. So similarly, now what I want to do, I want to go ahead and delete my resource group, for example. The same thing. Now I'm trying to add my copy here, and I would like to go ahead. I would like to delete it. So I would like to add one more echo command in here as well. So I would say deleting of my resource group, and here I will try to create a new one, DevOps. Okay, so this one should show the older version. What is that? Which is already there. This should show the current one with my VRF-RG, and later on it should create my new resource group with the name DevOps-RG. Later on it should delete my resource group, and finally I should see only one, that is my DevOps-RG. So because my VRF-RG should be deleted in here. So let me go ahead and click on save as, and try to save again on the same thing, replace it. Yes, just try to confirm whether it's been, yeah, 848, perfect. The same time now only have. So go ahead and top arrow again, top arrow to run your or to execute the older commands what you already had. Top arrow, hit on enter. See, it's saying listing of my resource group, and it listed out also. Currently we are at -RG. Now it's trying to create my resource groups. So now it's trying to create. Yeah, it's done, created successfully. Now it's deleting the resource group. Deleting means what it will do, it will go ahead and it will try to delete your VRIT-RG which is already there, because that's what I mentioned in here. Go ahead and delete my, is that? Go ahead and delete my resource group in here. If you go open the sample scripting in here, you're trying to delete your VRIT-RG, delete the resource group in here. So once this happened, what will happen now? It will try to list out my new list again back in. So I should be able to see only my DevOps-RG only, but not this anymore because this has been deleted. Okay, so go ahead now. So it's running. So here the thing is like everything, all the command what you mentioned has been trying to run one after one automatically along with your echo commands. So now this makes sense, right? So okay, you're trying to list a resource group, or here you're trying to create your trying to listing of resource group in here. Here you're trying to creating some resource group in here. Here you're trying to delete some resource groups in here. So now it makes sense for me. So because I am able to understand at least okay what you're trying to do in here. So once the deleting part is done, again it will go ahead and try to relist. That means it come out with a new list after deleting my resource groups. Yeah, it's done. Now deleting is done. Now listing my resource groups is now. I can see only DevOps-RG. So quick and everything has been done one after one automatically. So that is how you can go ahead and you can add your things in here, guys. Okay. So similarly, I want to add my storage account. Now let's go ahead and add the storage accounts as well. Yeah. So I'm trying to add my storage account name, and also I would like to go with a similar kind of stuff here, and I would like to list out my storage account first, and again here I would say my storage account. So storage account list hyphen o table. The same command I would like to execute for my third as well. So I would go and try to copy the things here first. Listing of my storage account. Similar kind of stuff I can add here as well and here as well. So here, so creating of storage account. So now I would like to create my VRID hyphen RG back, because with my storage account I'm using the same resource group, and I'm trying to delete my DevOps hyphen RG in here. Okay. So this is the see, I'm trying to add multiple commands in here again. Listing of my resource group, creating a new resource group, deleting a resource group, listing it back again, and a listing of my storage account, creating of my storage account with this particular name in here, and finally again listing of my storage account with the new names in here. So go ahead, save as, save, click on yes, and you can close it. So you can see that's been created at 8:53 a.m. Go ahead, right click, top arrow, and we can again run in the same. See, now currently you can see DevOps FNRG. Now it's trying to create a new resource group for us. So it's already created. We are at a FNRG in here. Now it start deleting mine, the old resource group, which is like DevOps -RG. So once this gets deleted, then it will go ahead and again let it list out a new resource group where you can go and you can see the actual list what you have in your subscription level in here. And finally, again, you'll try to run your listing of your storage accounts and creating of a new storage account, and finally listing out again with a new, of the list what you have in here. So similar to your things, you can go ahead and run multiple things what you have. So you can add many things what you want to go with. You can also add your creating of your virtual machine, whatever you want. You can go and do the things for us in here. Okay. So this is like your multiple commands placing in a small notepad and saving that with extension of .ps1. That's nothing but my PowerShell scripting in here. And to execute that, you open your PowerShell script, and you have what you said, you have trying to run that using a command in here. Okay. Dot, so for backward slash, and the kind of things what you have. So it's deleting done. Now it's trying to list out your new resource group. Yes, my new resource group is done. Now it's trying to list out a storage account. I don't believe we have storage accounts in here, so it should come up with your empty. Okay, it does not show anything in here. See, I don't see anything within my storage account. Now I'm trying to create my new storage account with the name what? The name is like VRIT SOL Hyderabad SA. So with this particular storage account, with the existing, the new resource group, I'm trying to create my new storage account in here, so that I can create my things in here. So again, after that, I can list out my storage account. Earlier you got empty. After creating your storage account, you should see your new storage account name within your list in here. Yeah, so it's got created. Now listing of my storage account. Finally, yes, I can see my new storage account coming created in successfully. Now it came out my things again back in. So it's trying to execute all the commands one after one what you have in here. Okay. So now supposing that the similar fashion, I would like to have more things in here. So or else no, I want to create new things. Suppose let me remove this one. I would like to create my new resource groups. I want to list. I want to create list again. Similarly, I want to create my multiple storage accounts in here. I want to list back again. So every time when you want to create a new resource group, what you have to do, you have to go and you have to make a change within your resource group name. Similarly, it's not always in your same location, right? You can use any other location as well. So you can again go ahead and you can change your location name in here. Similarly, you have to change your the storage account name, the resource group name in here, the location name. So or the standard LRS. So you may go with your ZRS or other. We have options as well in here. So every time you have to go and make a changes to your respective options what you see in here when you want to go with the new things. So I don't want to happen like that. I don't want to touch my main script every time what I have to go with. Sometimes okay, but sometimes probably some mistake may happen. Something like VRIT hyphen space RG, which is not there. So it may fail. So I don't want to take such kind of chances. I don't want to I don't want to make any manual mistakes like this. So how can I, instead of touching in these many commands, is there any way where we can go ahead and where we can, we can do it only one time? So I would like to mention only one time, and that thing should be reflected everywhere in my scripting level. Is there any option such kind of things we have? Yes, we do have, and that option is called as your variables. Okay. So this is called as a variables. I'm trying to write the echo command to mention that these are variables in here. So listing of variables. So what we do in here, since of resource group, this one, I'll try to cut this one and I'll simply say $RG. So $RG is the one, $RG equals to is the one where it's trying to provide the value. So when I say $RG, so here I say $RG, or here at the same time, the same $RG I'll be using here as well. So when I make this name, when I mention here, this particular name will be equal to what? $RG in here. So wherever I see $RG, everywhere this particular name will be reflected. So this name will be reflected in here and it will be reflected in here as well. Okay. So similarly, I would like to make my location. For example, here I would like to say $LOC. So here you can mention something the same thing. $LOC equal to make your you provide your east west. So similarly here as well, you can mention the same name instead of this one, or if you want to have one more, you can add one more entry. Same like storage account LOC in here, or you can something like this. Let's say underscore. So this should be your west use. So in the place of here, I'll mention my this. So going forward, what will happen now? When I make a change in here, automatically this name will be reflected at places where I use my $RG in here. So $RG, I can see my new name coming up this one. Similarly, in here as well, I can see my this VRG coming up in here. And in this location, see dollar location is different, dollar SAN's location is different. So for this particular dollar location, what you have in here under this location will be created using replaced with the name east US, and under this particular dollar SA location you'll be having under west US in here. Okay, so based upon things what you do. So currently as per my list, I can see now we are from this is already created in here, and also I can see my VR-RG is already available. So what I will do, I'll make change in here, like instead of saying VR-RG, I'll go with my DevOps. Okay, so this is my new thing, or I would like to go with my totally new Azure-RG. So this name will be used here, and my location will be used here. That means I'm trying to create a new resource group with name what? Azure-RG, and which location? In my East US location here. Similarly, I'm trying to create, yeah, you can mention, you can make sure this one as well. You can say dollar storage account underscore name. You can mention the same thing in here as well. So it's already there. So what I'll do, let me make this HIDE RABAD. Okay, VRIT Hyderabad SA. I'm trying to go with the new one in here. See, even this has been variabilized. So under this name, what I'll having, this name will be automatically coming up into picture in here. Okay, so there's the same thing. So what I'm trying to do, instead of trying to hard code the values within your, within your scripting level, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to variabilize the things in here. That means what is the name I mentioned, single, just try to make a change in here. Automatically, this will be reflected wherever you have your $-RG, $-RG, all those things in here. So wherever you have in here, everything will be reflected automatically. Understood? Any questions up to this level, guys? Using your variabilization concepts, very, very important. Going forward, you can see something similar to this particular part. So the double quotes. Okay. Okay, so now using this variabilization concept, what I'm going forward, when you want to make any changes, I just made a change in here. I do not touch my main thing at all because everything has been variabilized, everything has been parameterized in here. So nothing option has been hard coded, everything has been variabilized. So from where you have to get this all those values in here, so I should get these values from my variable section. So this is the part of my variable section here. So let me go ahead. This is like having variables only. It's not like listing of variables. If you want to list out, you can add on your echo command in here just to see what we have inside. So this is not actually listing out a variable. This is just a variables, just to have the kind of variables in here. This will not be displayed, guys. This particular part will be displayed, but this will not be displayed. This is like this trying to go internally level. If you want to provide this as well as a mention with or to view within your command level or within your PowerShell scripting, then try to add echo. So echo just for printing purpose, but again you should have your the same old stuff to take these values and replace within the place where you want into. Okay, so if you want to list out, what I'll do, I'll try to add a few more things in here. So this is just a variables, and I'm trying to listing out. So what I'm trying to list out in here, like echo. Okay, just trying to echo. Also, all this will be echoed just for our readability purpose. That's it, nothing more than that. But this is the actual one where from here the values will be taken and will be replaced with the values where it can go ahead and use it. So say save as. Replace it. So listing of my resource group and creating of my storage account in here. So I'm going to create a new storage. I'm going to create a new resource group in here. So let it be. Go ahead. Top arrow. Now hit on enter. See, it just echoed all the things in here. So whatever you have, listing of my variables. Okay. So Azure RG Now variables it took internally, it listed out my the first VRI-RG. Now it's trying to create my new resource group, Azure-RG. Now it's trying to create my new resource group. Now I can see two things, Azure as well as my VRIT in here. So listing of my storage account already have earlier with my VRIT hyphen all this storage Hyderabad SA in here. Now it's trying to create a new storage account with my new name. Okay. So I'm trying to see only my this particular part. Let me make small changes. Probably this particular part only taken took care. So to mention even this one, I have to have a double quotes from here and try to remove from here. Anyway, this is not the actual value. This is just for display purpose. So I would like to mention my things within my double quotes. Now you should be able to see the total one. Echo the total between whatever you have written in the double quotes, you should be able to see everything. So this is the actual things which has been taken internally. So let's see. Yeah, creating of storage account is done. Now it should list out two things. VRIT solution Hyderabad SA and VRIT Hyderabad SA. So with one with Azure RG, another with my which things in it. So it's done. So now if you go ahead and make a changes again, now I would like to go and make it out in, instead of seeing Azure, I would like to go with my DevOps. This is just for what? Just for view purpose. That's it. But this is the actual one where the values will be replaced. And Hyderabad, I would like to go with Hyder. Okay. So here as well, Hyder. And yeah. So just go ahead and save. Say I'm not touching my actual scripting level, what I have you have here. I'm just made a change to my main values in here. So DevOps -RG is not there for me. So if you see here, there's not there within our list. So I can see only two, VRIT and Azure. But that isn't being, I'm trying to create a new thing like VRIT, so DevOps-RG in here. I'm using the same thing and I'm using a new one, the name new one in here, VRIT HY Hyder SA. Same thing. So go ahead, save as, replace, now go top arrow, now hit an enter. Right? Somehow not getting the total one. Maybe dollar is not allowing me to display that. Yeah. Now I can see two things coming up in here. Now it's trying to create a new resource group, DevOps FNRG. See, as per now, I can see my new resource group in here. So now listing of my storage accounts, I can already do two things in here. Now I'm trying to create my new storage account in here. So whatever you do in here, what are the name you mention in here, so based upon that, based upon this particular part, your new things are created automatically. So you may have hundreds of commands, total hundreds of commands, wherever you may need to mention your resource. So going in each and every command, making the changes is a very hectic part. So to make it more simple and straightforward, what I'm trying to do, I'm using my variable part. Okay, so this really helps us in in trying to create the things very quickly. So without touching your main things in here, without touching your actual script in here, just try to make a change in here, automatically the new things will be coming up in here. So storage account got created. Now I'm trying to list out my storage account. Now I can see three things in here. Okay, so that is how you can go ahead and you can run the things for us with respect to your PowerShell scripting. I mean, this helps you in trying to create your resources with your variabilization concept. This is very, very important. So you can remove this one if you want. It's not really required. So this is what we have in here. Okay, similarly now What I'll do, I'll go ahead and I'll delete the things in here because I can see multiple things available. So I would like to delete my storage accounts. So let me go ahead and let me run one more script in here. Mm, let me go and try to create here delete script. Double click on this and storage accounts deleting and what else? So I need to delete my resource groups as well, right? So I have multiple resource groups created. So I'm going to create my resource group in here. So how many storage accounts I have in here? The very first one, or let me try to have with the name this one. Try to copy it. So resource group is Azure-RG. VRIT SOL Hyderabad SA, VRIT SO Hyderabad SA. Yeah, this is okay. So other one we have the middle one. So I have to delete this as well. So I'm trying to copy the command again and copy from here.
Sham,
Yeah,
when we change here and we create here, it's automatic in like in Azure platform. It changes by itself, like it creates
yes,
there.
of course. You let me
Okay.
log into my Azure.
Even though we log in or we don't log in, does it change or we need to log in first in Azure?
No need to log in. See, I'm trying to log in now
Hmm.
because you already logged in using your PowerShell scripting.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But
On the back end, yeah, that's right.
at the backend, you already logged in using AZ command.
Okay.
Remember the last class I told you AZ login. So
Easy
that's
login.
help. Yeah, last time I logged in for that reason he did not ask me now. Or else I have to log in into my portal, into my subscription first, and then I need to log into my next level. Then I need to run the commands in here. So see, I
Got
can see Azure,
it.
DevOps,
Yeah.
VIT, the same
Okay.
commands what I already have. So now I'm trying to delete them because it's unnecessary. It will be cost for me. So we are at Hyderabad SA, and this is a DevOps technology. So I'm trying to delete the things here so that I can go ahead and we can do the things. So we are having RG, okay, not a problem. And okay, let me go and delete the other two. DevOps RG and my, let this be, and the other one, my Azure RG. So I'm trying to delete all those things, which is not really required for me. So go ahead, save as, and you can simply say dot ps1 save. So delete your names, everything's perfect, looking good. Yeah, close it. Now I should be able to see when I go directory.
Are you there, Sham?
Hello. Hello. Shyam, we are not able to hear you.
Sham, we can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes,
now
Sham.
okay.
So the
Sham, your voice is breaking for us.
power gone all of a sudden. I joined with mobile data. So let's complete this. So now my delete script, copy the script and hit on tab button. So click on enter. So now what it'll do, it'll go ahead and it'll try to implement all the commands one after one. And finally, it deletes all of my things what I mentioned as per my scripting level in here. So as per my delete script, what I have, I'm trying to delete my storage account, 1, 2, 3, and my resource group, all the things. So finally, once it come out of my things in here, you should be able to see what you should be able to see only one resource group is been available over there. Okay. So this is the how you can go and delete the things. You can run multiple commands in here. So once it's get deleted, you can see all of your resource groups also gets deleted in here automatically. So it may take a little bit time to complete because it's all our things are here deleting part. Yeah, started running. Now it started to go ahead and try to delete your things what I have in here. Okay, so next now the only now it looks good, right? Now I can go ahead and look, the things are good looking good in here. Now what I want to do is like instead of hard coding the values in here, something like this. So why can't we mention the name on the fly? That means while executing your script, I want to provide my name there itself, but not here. So can we do that? Yes, we can do that even. So how can you do that particular part? So to to have my things here to all these particular things what I have in here, I want to provide these values on the fly. I mean while executing my scripting level in here. So for that respect to being what things you have to do, the small thing is like you have to no need to provide the names in here. Just remove it. Just remove the things what you have in here. And what you do, simply you have to mention a small command called as read hyphen host. Okay, so already have mentioned somewhere. So this is what read hyphen host space hyphen prompt and try to provide whatever you want to get it. So for example, I'm trying to copy this one and closing it and try to open ask it in here. You can move this one, close this one here. So try to provide read hyphen host, read hyphen host and hyphen prompt. So it's asking, we're asking your PowerShell to prompt it. So please input.
Sham, again we lost you.
Guys, can you hear me now? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
now
joined
fine.
via mobile. Yeah, it's getting problem. Anyway, so now I'm trying to mention whatever you want in here. So whatever you want to mention here. So what this will do, this will help us to prompt while executing your things in here because I'm not mentioning my values in here. I have not mentioned my values in here. So this values what you mentioned that should be replaced within your actual commands, and your new thing should be created in here, right? So to prompt on the fly while executing, this is the command you have to mention read hyphen host hyphen prompt and mention what do you want to have in here. So now let's go and check it out. What's the status? It's still running. So let me check my resource group. If anything, yeah, one got deleted already. So probably now it started deleting my resource groups. So let me check my storage accounts. All the things should be gone by now. Yeah, see, no storage account deleted. All the things are getting got deleted. Now my starting deleting my resource groups here one after one. Slowly you should see even these two should be gone. Okay. But now what I want to do, I want to go with only few things. I don't want to go with my storage accounts anymore. I'm trying to remove this particular part in here. So I would like to go with only my small resource group, and here as well I would like to remove the other thing which is not really there. So it's useless of providing the names in here. It's not there for us. So I'm trying to provide my RG, and I would like to provide my location here. So which got deleted in here, DevOps. So let's try to provide the DevOps name while you're trying to run your command in here. So go ahead, save your file, save as, save, yes. So this is my sample script I have where now let's see, please input your resource group name, and this particular part should be coming up while you're running this particular thing in here. The script within my level, within my PowerShell scripting in here. So I have my sample.txt, so sample.ps1. So this is the same name. It's not, where is that? My sample ps script. Yeah, this has the things for us. Sample ps script. Yeah, this is the one. Copy, paste it, tab button, hit on enter. See now, variables. Now it's asking you, please input your resource group name. So now it's on the fly. You can provide in here. I can provide it, DevOps hyphen RG. Please input your location name. Now you can provide like, east west. So now using these two things, what it will do, it will try to list out the resource group what we have. So let's see what we have in here currently. Refresh. Yeah, my only VR type is there. That has been deleted, I believe. Now let's see what the thing is showing here. See, I can say the same old thing. So other two got deleted already as per my earlier script which is running in here. So now I'm trying to create a new resource group in here, and that name should be DevOps-RG. See, it got created successfully. Now listing out the two things, I can see two things in here automatically. So this is like, the very small thing what I mentioned in here, where using my, the kind of, there is the read prompt option what you have, where it helps us to provide the values on the fly. Where when you're trying to run your things, when you're trying to, if you want to provide the things while executing the script, then yes, you can go ahead and you can mention the values on the fly here. To mention the values on the fly, what's the command you have to follow? It's a read host hyphen prompt. What you have in here. If you want to hardcode the values, directly go ahead and hardcode the value. If you hardcode the value, it never asks on the fly. It will try to simply take the value from here and do whatever you want to do in here. Okay. So your variabilization is very, very important, where it makes your life very simpler, very, very easy in here. So no need to touch each and every command what you have in here. So everything what you do, it will provide taken care from your resource group in here, or in the values what you provided within your variable section. Okay. So that's it, guys. So now let me go back and check it out. Even this still deleting or what? It's taking too long. Oh, I did not delete this one. I kept that one, right? So when you're deleting, let me go ahead and check it out. Yeah, I had just used deleted only DevOps and Azure. I did not delete my VR at -RG. So that the reason being it's still there and showing you. So rest of things, all the things got deleted successfully. I don't see those things in my subscription level in here. Okay. So now again, go ahead and I want to create a new resource group. So now I'm trying to replace. I just made a mention my resource group where I want to delete it. So go ahead, save as, replace your delete script, and now try to execute. Top arrows, hit an enter. Now it will go ahead and it will try to delete your resource groups initial. Okay, start running. Now it will go ahead and try to delete my the resource groups what I have. What is those? Both my DevOps-RG as well as my all the things. So current my what I have in here, these two things will be getting deleted or will be get deleted in near future because my script is totally running as of now in here. So this is like based upon the scripting level, based upon your variables. Mainly the main concentration here is like your variables. So why we had this one, because in the with next level within your when you're using a ARM template, your variables plays a very huge role. So which makes your life very easier. So as currently as you made your without you are not touching anything within your main scripting part. So whatever you mentioned in here, the same thing has been taken, replaced with your values, and new things are being created in here, right? The similar way you can go and you do it in your ARM template also. So under this particular point, what we saw, your JSON format, earlier what we saw regarding some kind of JSON format earlier, which helps us to understand what it is or all the things in here, how your JSON form looks like, all those things in here. At the same time, now you saw the kind of variable section, variable kind of stuff where it helps you to make your life easy without touching your whole script. Simply you can go ahead and you can variabilize all the things in here. No need to mention all each and every point here in hardcoding the values in here. So if you tend to run one more time, again you have to go to the command line and you have to run it again and again, which is not really makes your life very hectic in here. So to make it easier, what we have done, we went for your variable section where it help you to create multiple things with a very small change within your within your main script. Just having a change in your name of your resource group, automatically wherever you use that $RG, everywhere it went on and make the changes and start running with the new things coming up again in here. Okay, so that's all guys with respect to my the basic kind of scripting part what we have in here. So now this the JSON format and your variables what we just saw, so these two things I'll be using in your ARM template, and ARM template is the one actual one which you will use in your real time to create your resources. So ARM template is the one which helps us in creating the resources. So till now we have used a lot many things like your PowerShell scripting. We have used that direct easy commands. We have used command to command one after one. We wrote multiple commands in here. So we used, and we also used like the portal level. We went on and we tried to we tried to create your things within your portal level as well. But in generally in real-time perspective, nobody goes directly to the portal level into create my resources, or nobody will run your AZ commands like this to create the resources in here. So all these are what to understand the concepts to for your or to your, or all this will make your path to your new concept called as your ARM template. So ARM template is the actual way where you do in your real-time perspective. So I'll show you the ARM template where we can create your resources with respect to for your virtual machine, with respect to storage accounts, so with respect to your resource groups. So we have for everything we have a ARM template. As you have for everything we have a command line. So similar to that, for everything you have a ARM template to execute things to create the resources in here. So how's your ARM template looks like? How can you make to read it more easily? Or how can you understand your ARM template? All those things we'll try to see in your next classes. Okay?
Sham,
Yeah.
can you just show an example like in real time, like in real life time, how this work? Can do you have any example like this, or can you show like other example than this, like creating and all?
This is actually ARM template. So this is a
No,
panel.
not the RM, the one before with this, the PowerShell.
The PowerShell.
Yeah, like in real time, like when we are doing jobs. So how do we do that? Like, do you have any example? Like we can see or
Generally, don't create any, that's what I'm saying that we don't create any resources using your ARM menu in the PowerShell scripting. So
okay.
this is just to understand the things what we have done. The actual way we do is using ARM template.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll try to
ARM.
show you that script. So this is the actual script what we have. So this is the total script. See, this is a all things are in a JSON format. Everything will be JSON format.
Jason. Okay.
So this is a huge script we have in here. So don't get panic seeing the script. It's very easy. I'll try
No,
to explain you.
nowadays we can understand like much of it. Before before it was like a different story.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, see, I can see deleted my things, my script came out, and even here I can see my all my resources group have been deleted successfully, and I don't see any storage accounts anymore, or I don't see any resource groups anymore. Everything is got deleted successfully in here. Okay, so tomorrow I'll start with my ARM template. We'll try to see how can you create a virtual machine using ARM template. So I have an example with your see here, and also we have a service, app service we can create. You can create a storage accounts using ARM template. So these are all with respect to my ARM templates. How can you do this? How can you deploy your ARM template within your Azure level? We'll see that particular part in tomorrow's class. Okay, so that you can understand that.
Sham, can you share this notepad once for our practice purpose?
This one.
Huh. Regarding these commands. Yeah.
Can you copy from here? Because I'm not
I
sure.
think I think we can't.
You are able to type in that. Can you see my message? One second. I think I mentioned to organize only. So can you see my message? I just typed in hi over there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Then. Very good. So what do you want? Like you want to have the scripts?
Yes. We want to have a scripts.
I'll do one thing. Let me copy the whole thing what I have in here to make the changes accordingly. And script part. I'm trying to go with the PowerShell PS. What is that as sample? Okay, here it is. So instead of read host, you can also say something like, I'm trying to provide the example. Say name or something like this, and you can provide the name directly. VRIT, HYT, something like this. Okay, if you want to hardcode the value in here. If you want to go read host, and make sure this particular point to be added in here like this. So save as or so I'm trying to provide this one as well. And just go ahead. I just already pasted the things for you guys. So they can go and practice. Make change as necessary as per your things what you tend to go with.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, guys, then we can wind up for today. We'll meet tomorrow, same time, with more concepts on the ARM template. So how can we'll see how can you read that, what is the ARM template, all those. See you guys then. Have a great day ahead. We'll meet tomorrow, time, same time.